now, all of a sudden, this is all happening.
What's his name?
I just Christian Tobecha Obam Sully.
What the fuck? Why is yo, that middle name is crazy. No disrespect to dude, but this looks like a place. This is like a mix of a place in Germany, Russia, and Africa. I'm not even gonna pronounce that because I might end up saying something I'm not supposed to say. But let's get into this, man.
Christian,
please, I'm scared of him.
On the 3rd of April, 2022, Miami police received a terrifying phone call.
I can't feel my arm. I can't feel my arm. Oh, my boyfriend is dying of a stab. Ma'am, what is the address? 134 Northeast 7th Ave. Baby, I'm so sorry.
27-year-old Christian Toby Obamseli was bleeding out in his girlfriend's lap.
I know why they shortened it to Toby, bro, because I wasn't gonna be able to pronounce that nigga middle name.
Chest. When police arrived, pools of blood were found all over the apartment.
Damn,
and Toby
look at the
was barely
fours.
clinging to life. OnlyFans model Courtney Clenny had met Toby back in 2020. The two seemed to be deeply in love, but behind closed doors, things were completely different.
Gosh,
the couple were known to have violent fights, and the police were even called multiple times to their apartment. But their biggest argument would take place in April of 2022 and result in Toby bleeding out and begging for his life. Courtney told police she had nothing to do with it, but police thought differently. So she was brought in for questioning, and a 5-hour-long interrogation began.
My apologies for being absolutely covered in blood.
Listen, you don't have to apologize, okay? I completely understand. All right? Things happen, and you can't control it. Okay?
Well, bro, something I wish that these fucking investigation niggas would do is get a fucking better camera in this bitch, bro. I'm tired of watching these videos in 144 fucking p.
About 2 years. A year and a half to 2 years, yeah. Is he okay?
He's still at the hospital. They're still, you know, monitoring him and talking to him. So we're waiting.
Oh my God! So he didn't even have to have surgery.
Well, I don't know. They're still doing X-rays and stuff like that. So I don't know yet. I'm waiting to hear a response.
That's all I have to know. Thank God.
The detectives tell Courtney that Toby is in the hospital, but alive. Detectives are usually unaware of how a suspect will react to certain information, so it's often safest to open by easing any worries they may have and talking in a non-accusatory manner.
So capping. Basically lying. I mean, I guess if it's to like I'm trying to figure out the word. What the fuck is going on with me today? If it's to like further the case and like figure out who the fuck did it, then I lie all you want. You feel me?
This makes the suspect feel more relaxed and more likely to open up.
I just got back together. I had broken up with him, and then he came back the last like 2 nights, and then started like into an argument, and I ended up getting scared, and I think that I overreacted. Or not overreacted.
Overreacted? I ain't gonna lie, shorty. You did more than overreact. You apparently murdered this dude, bruh. He's gone. He's not here no more, shawty.
What might happen.
Do you guys work here in Miami?
Or at least I don't know if he's... Like I said, I don't know a lot about this shit.
I do social media, so I'm an influencer, I guess is what.
Oh, yeah?
Close, yes, I'm an influencer.
What do you focus on, like Instagram or social media?
Instagram, LinkedIn.
And what is it that he does?
Stocks and crypto.
Stocks and crypto.
He just has stocks and stocks and crypto. We were gonna move into a house. So have an apartment, and then we were like, maybe just move here for a year. And then once we got here, we were like, no, this is dope.
Yeah.
So we have the dog picked out. It's golden retriever. We're gonna name Mello.
Oh, here come the fake waterworks, shawty.
We're gonna have a backyard.
Here come the fake waterworks. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
And then we're gonna have 3.
These investigators might see through this shit, man.
Sorry.
Once again, you don't have to apologize.
The detectives can tell Courtney is in a vulnerable state, but at the end of the day...
I don't believe it, though. Like, I don't know if it's just me and my mentality on certain shit, but yo, it gets to a point where you can't believe people, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It gets to a certain point where it's like, you can see when someone's acting, if someone's being real, like someone's like genuinely distraught, bro. This is crazy.
They're there to solve a crime. Courtney's being investigated for stabbing Toby, and the only defense she's given so far is that there was an argument and things got out of hand. If Courtney did in fact do what she's being accused of, being forced to think about her past and future with Toby would really be messing with her emotions, causing her to become more vulnerable and hopefully lead to an easy confession.
Let's start from the start. You guys are supposed to take out your dogs to the park, right? And then what happens after that?
Like I said, a little bit before, I was doing laundry and tried to call my mom. She didn't answer the first time. And then he left. I guess he went to go bike over there. That's just what he said. I don't know if he walked or biked, but he told me he's going to bike first.
Like a bicycle?
Yeah. Okay. And then he came back with
on a bicycle. Yo, bro, they're playing with her like she's a kid, bro. They say on a bicycle. What else could a nigga bike on, bro?
And I said something about like, oh, are you gonna like reshare your location with me, like to share it? And he said, yeah, I shared it. And I was like, oh, when did you do that? And he goes, the other day, like when you were done with me. And I was like, okay, well, fair enough. Like, reshare it. And then he told, it kind of like turned into like a little like argument or something. And then he told me to reshare mine, and I was like, okay, yeah, I will. And then I didn't do it immediately. He asked me about it again, and I don't know what I was thinking, but it just said something about, well, what if I'm somewhere you don't want me to be? Which I wouldn't have been.
I ain't gonna lie. You say something like that to me, gang. Bro, my I don't give a fuck meter is so, like, I keep my, I don't know, bro. My I don't give a fuck meter is scary, bro. Like, I can instantly go from I fuck with you to I don't, bro. You say something like that to me, bro, all my feelings just go, I'm gonna be like, okay, go there then. Then I'm gonna walk out. If we live together, I'll just get a hotel, bro. It's not that big of a deal, bro. That's my mindset on certain shit, man.
Love him, but maybe you don't want to know where I am. I guess maybe they'll just like hurt him because he was pressing me, and he ended up pinning me against the wall. Okay. I said like choking me on the floor. It's just like they were looking at my neck, and I was like, I'm not saying like choking me like, whatever. But he had my like neck, like and this happened twice before, where I couldn't breathe and I was on the floor. Yeah. I couldn't. Nah,
this relationship is beyond toxic. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Trying to kill me, but I was scared, and all 3 times I have been scared. I'm on the floor, and you have me pinned. Get my mom on the phone. So this happened like over by the door, and somehow moved like over in the living room. He was standing by the couch, facing toward the kitchen. I was in the kitchen, and then he just like I could see like all the whites in his eyes, and he was like coming at me, and so I grabbed one of these knives. My mom got me for Christmas. I grabbed one of them, and I was like, I swear to God, I swear to God, it was just like.
Hey God, is she telling the truth, gang? Hey God, talk to me. Talk to me, gang. She telling the truth? Let me know. Let me know.
Like, I grab and be like, don't come anywhere closer to me. Because, earlier, I was having 2 other times I couldn't breathe. I'm sorry. I couldn't breathe. And it's very scary. And I just think, like, just like this kind of thing where I was saying, like, do you know if he's okay? If he's choking me and he's angry enough, he might this is different, I think. But if he's like choking me or like pinning me or something and I can't breathe, he might go too long. So I grab a knife and I said, don't come anywhere closer to me. I had absolutely no intention of using it. I'm on the phone with my mom and he's coming at me like he's gonna grab either the phone or like the knife or something, and so I was just like I was like, don't come any closer. It's coming at me, and I threw it. and I meant for it to go.
How far away was he?
Well, I was by my fridge, and he was like by the edge of one of the chairs of the sofa. Like
comparing to what
10 feet. I'm trying to think in my head.
To recap, Courtney says that an argument started when the pair had both stopped sharing their phone locations that resulted in him pinning her against the floor and her retaliating.
This is exactly why I don't like that. Oh, I gotta share my location shit. All the girls that were like, oh, I need you to share your location with me. I'm not doing that. It's not off of the like I'm gonna be sneaky and like do shit behind your back. No, it's an invasion of privacy to me. And two, cause of like this, motherfuckers will get mad because I'm not sharing my location with you on an app. Like, you can't just trust niggas nowadays. Like, yo, my mom and my dad didn't have fucking share location back in their days. They just fucking trusted that, oh, you're not gonna do nothing sneaky behind my back, and I'm not gonna do nothing sneaky behind your back. Y'all just need to have more trust in y'all partner. But if your partner's not showing you that they deserve that trust, you already know what you gotta do.
By throwing a kitchen knife across the room, piercing him in the chest. Courtney also clearly states that her attack was in self-defense and specifically involved her throwing a knife 10 feet across the apartment that landed perfectly in his chest, causing him to bleed out and fear for his life.
So then, you were by the fridge and he was by the couch?
Yes, I was in front of the fridge. He was by the couch, and then behind my island.
And then what kind of movements did he make at the moment? He was gonna walk
running at me.
Running? Okay.
Well, charging, aggressively walking, something.
What was he doing? Like, was he doing something with his hands, or?
He had his hands up. I couldn't tell you exactly.
Was he yelling at you at the time?
Yes.
Was that at the moment that he was charging you, or earlier in one of the arguments?
It was before he choked me. Yes, it was before he choked me.
Okay.
Or whatever. But I swear to God, I was scared. I mean, after like what I was scared, and I was on the phone with my mom, and it was still happening.
Yeah.
I was scared.
So you told me that he had you against the wall at one point, right? With his hands over your neck.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you end up from the wall to the ground?
Let me go, and then I started swinging on him because I had been against the wall.
Okay.
I started trying to hit him.
Yeah.
And then he put me on the ground.
He dropped you to the ground.
When I'm trying to remember like a whole situation of where I was very upset about something, which I've learned this in therapy and whatever, it's like write down like all the details so you don't forget. Just like write it all out clearly so that it makes sense to you and makes sense to somebody else. But I haven't had a chance to have a pen and paper or my phone to like write down exactly what happened, and I haven't really even like fully thought about it.
Yeah.
So honestly, my answer is I don't remember.
That's fine. Okay. You guys have a history of violence?
Yeah.
You say you've been together how long, sorry?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
2.5 to 2 years.
So how many?
I ain't gonna lie, Young. Regardless of what happens in the situation, regardless of what she did, this is a learning lesson for some of y'all niggas, bro. Young, if you're in a toxic relationship, bro, get out, bro. Like, you probably already seen the signs that shit was gonna get worse, and for some weird reason, you kept on going. In this new age, motherfuckers love to just be in toxic relationships because of attention and like, oh, it's a rush feeling. It feels like a roller coaster or whatever. It's gonna feel like a roller coaster until that bitch fly off the fucking tracks and you end up fucking dead. I'm not saying that your situation is gonna be as extreme as this, but what I'm saying is that y'all need to look at y'all partners and be like, is this the right person for me? Like, look at your flaws, look at their flaws, and be like, Young, should I stay with this person? Is this person causing me more headache than I would like to have? And if the answer is yes, go, bro. Get gone, man. Y'all value attention and this whole toxic relationship shit too much, bro. Too fucking much, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's just me, but I got too much shit going on in my life for shit like this to be happening to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And this, this dude was making a lot more money than I'm making right now. This dude probably had a lot more shit going on than I got going on right now. And this shit still happened to him. So it's like, your mind just has to be in the right place with this type of shit, bro. Like, you need to vet you need to vet your partner before you even think about getting into a relationship. 2 years, bro. 2 years.
How many incidents you think you've had?
I don't know, but we shouldn't be together.
At least he's acknowledging that.
No.
You've never made a report?
At least he's acknowledging that.
I did in Dallas actually about a year ago, and he was detained.
And what happened there?
He had pushed me in the lobby, but it wasn't like a big deal, and they made it a huge deal.
The couple had also been involved in another incident in Las Vegas less than a year earlier. Police were called to their apartment after a loud argument was heard, as well as glasses smashing on the floor and walls. The apartment was trashed when police arrived, and Courtney's story was all over the place.
Why do you call
that shit look like my room? I was gonna make some. That shit look like my room a little bit. I need to tidy up my room a little bit. You feel me?
We're getting really loud. We're getting loud. And I was like, oh my god, we're gonna like do damage to the room or something. Not damage to each other. Like I really want to like.
Why would you think
that?
Why would you think that you were gonna do damage to the room?
I like throwing something or like.
Did you throw something?
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
Did anybody throw anything?
No.
So why would you think that there is damage to the room to be made?
Because I've done that before in our house, and I.
What have you done?
Thrown a glass at him.
I ain't gonna lie. These type of neighbors are annoying. I remember I was at my dad's crib and he had neighbors. This is an apartment. He had neighbors and bro, they were arguing every day. I remember going to sleep and hearing glass being shattered, niggas yelling, shit being thrown. And this went on for, I'm not even joking, like 2-3 years. I think after a while, like more people started complaining and like the apartment people were like, hey yo, like get the fuck out. You're like making our tenants want to leave and we're getting complaints every day about y'all. Like y'all gotta go. So I think they just ended up leaving, but it was 2 to 3 years of every time I would go back to my dad's crib of just straight arguments. Like, it seemed like every time I come back, it just arguments. It was only a few times I could count on my hand where it was actually like a peaceful night and I actually got some decent sleep.
Plate.
Did you throw a glass or a plate to the team today?
No.
Okay. So
no, this is before.
Okay, so when I go to the room and I see a broken glass on the floor, where did the glass come from?
I don't know. I literally couldn't even remember how the fight started.
Oh, she capping through her teeth.
Well, was there?
Yeah.
Maybe I did. Well, I'm guessing that I threw a glass, but that sounds like me. So.
Courtney was brought to jail and held for 12 hours overnight, but Toby refused to press charges and advocated heavily for release. This may seem like nothing, but police did conclude that Courtney had attacked him that night by throwing a glass at his head.
She threw glass at the niggas. I just imagine that happening to me. That shit would hurt. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, but I got motherfucking. I don't know why it keeps on doing that, but I got motherfucking protection though. This is ultimately why I grew up my afro, just in case niggas try to throw shit at the back of my head. This is my protection right here. Feel me?
He was capable of attacking Toby unprovoked and opens up an entirely new avenue for this investigation. However, it also turns out that police had been in contact with the couple more recently. In fact, they'd actually been called by security to their apartment the day before the attack.
Oh my gosh.
The cops have been up there.
This is like a foreshadowing before it happened. Oh. I ain't gonna lie. I wish the cops would have detained one of y'all. Because if they detained one of y'all, this shit wouldn't have happened at least.
Absolutely none. They harassed, not the police, but security guards from the office, like young security guards. Okay. Came up for no reason. Bothered him, bothered me.
The cops were called, however, and captured an entire exchange on body cams, providing a stark contrast to the story that Courtney gave here.
You didn't call.
I didn't. Nobody.
I called. You called.
What?
What's going on? What's going on? Hold on, man. Let him talk. Okay. Let him talk. Okay. Go ahead. The front desk person.
Hey, bro, who the fuck is that?
No, she informed us that Miss Courtney, her boyfriend, was trying to get into the elevator. And she had her hand out like this. And she was like, oh no, don't come inside the elevator. Okay. So we asked her, I said, do you want him to leave the property? She said no, she don't want him to.
I did not say that. I said yes.
Hold on. Courtney, what's going on? What do you need? What?
My boyfriend.
All right, so what do you want to see?
I want a restraining order against Christian Obumseli.
Okay, so she wanted a restraining order. Nah, bro, this shit is getting skewed. I don't even know what to think anymore, bro. Because if she wanted a restraining order, why didn't y'all? It's too fucking much. I ain't gonna lie.
Can I do that? Where can I
go to court? You have to go to downtown.
How can I make myself first?
Courtney is obviously extremely panicked.
I ain't gonna lie, gangster. You should have just got you a telly and left, bro. Like,
footage and
you got
less
the money,
concerned about
seems,
any
bro,
possible
so
that she may have been sustaining and more worried about getting a restraining order before Toby can. It's also important to note that the building's security noticed her pushing Toby out of the elevator and screaming at him and mentioned absolutely no aggression coming from him. As the evidence mounts up, it's starting to get increasingly more likely that Courtney's whole self-defense story might be straying slightly away from the truth.
She capping? Nigga, no.
But
oh my.
as is almost always the case in situations like these, everything is still hearsay, and officially debunking her claims is going to be a challenge for the detectives. But after leaving her alone for almost an hour and letting her change clothes, they return to the interrogation room with some more news for her.
So you're living in a nightmare right now.
Yes.
You know?
I will feel so much better once they just say he's stable.
Yeah.
And I've been asking so
and
much.
that's what we're waiting for. Okay.
I mean, I feel like at the end, I mean, if he's not, that's a lot worse for me.
So they've asked for an update, and I asked them for an update as well, so they're checking to see what's going on. Because they're
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I will do with myself if he's not okay.
No matter
what.
I
mean, I clearly we can't be together.
No matter what happens, no matter where.
I mean, hey, she hinted at this a lot. She was like, we shouldn't be together. We shouldn't be together. She tried to file the restraining order and all that. This gets skewed.
It's out of her control.
So we have to inform you that Christian did not make it.
Damn.
Unfortunately, the doctors did what they could. And
Christian is dead.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh my God. This is not real, right? Okay. No, this is not real. Christian died?
Damn.
Can I please have a hug? Am I allowed to do that in here?
What the? Okay, that just. Yo, that just kind of. What? She said, can I have a hug? That sounds more attention grabby than, oh shit, my boyfriend just died. This shit is. Man, oh my gosh.
No.
Calm down.
Yo, what the hell?
I need to hug my mom. I cannot be left alone in like a room by myself.
You won't be.
After this. No, that's not true. That's not real, right?
It is real.
Christian is dead.
Yes. You're not gonna lie.
Damn. Why does this sounds fake though? I don't. Hey, people grieve differently, but this just sounds fake to me. If you're watching this, I know you kind of feel what I'm saying. It feels fake in my gut, in my heart. It feels fake. Like, she doesn't sound as remorseful as I thought she was gonna sound, bro. But hey, people grieve differently, bro. Maybe it's the mic quality on the camera, or it's just, or I don't know.
The last thing he ate was Subway. What I was saying to that other room, I said, God forbid, when like from far away. What if it had accidentally hit a little bit lower and he died?
Well, it did. It did.
What's occurred.
It did.
You get him before. So just step by step. So you'll get through this, all right?
It's easy to tell by the detectives' reactions that they're fairly convinced what happened was indeed self-defense. In fact, one of them was even talking earlier about how he's sure she'd be allowed home that night and that everything was going to be fine. So it obviously wasn't hard for her lawyer to convince them officially that she wasn't guilty and
Detectives believed that it was self-defense, so Courtney was let off without charges. Damn. Well, her story seemed kind of skewed, so I don't know if the self-defense Joan is real, but we just gonna keep on
off
going.
Without any charges. But remember, the detectives weren't aware of any of the evidence mentioned so far. All they know is what Courtney told them.
Hold on, go back.
Was going to be wasn't guilty, and so it obviously wasn't hard for her lawyer to convince them officially that she wasn't guilty, and she was let off without any charges. But remember, the detectives weren't aware of any of the evidence mentioned so far.
So once they get that evidence, shit might be looking a little different. She might be in that jail going,
is what Courtney told them. So as time went on, evidence started to mount up, and the Abumseli's case was starting to become stronger and stronger. The body cam videos started to become publicly available, and the true nature of her previous arrests came to light. There were also unflattering videos such as this one showing her drunk in public just days after her release.
Yeah, and they're seeking.
That's how I know niggas is not remorseful. How the fuck? Hey, like I said, people grieve differently, but how are you just going to drink and get drunk at like a house party or wherever this is at after the fact that your boyfriend died and it was by your own hands?
Anything, sir? Yeah, what? Let's all videotape her right now. You should go. Yeah, you should go. You just killed her boyfriend. Yeah, you did. Yeah, and yeah.
Hey, bro, right here is looking crazy. He's like, bitch did what? She did huh?
Yeah, okay, cool.
Sure, people make mistakes and drink too much. But when you're seen acting like this in public just days after bawling your eyes out in an interrogation room, you don't exactly get painted in the best light.
Nah.
Just days later, footage secretly recorded by Toby was found on his phone displaying Courtney violently screaming at him, using aggressive language, hitting him across the face, and using racial slurs.
You literally talked to her without telling me! Courtney, I was on a bike ride and she passed me and I said hi. You and Courtney
oh my gosh.
My bad, I forgot to tell you that. That doesn't make you to act and call me.
She called him what? Oh nah. Oh no. She called him the N-word? This has changed my perception on white women. JK, nah. I'm joking. I'm joking, but bro, what? She called him.
Yes.
And it gets worse. She said it on cam. Look at this.
You and Courtney are having a live chat. My bad, I forgot to tell you that. That doesn't make you to act and call me. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, thank you. Coming from thank you. I want you to get away from me.
So due to this and many other accounts stating that Courtney was well and truly the one,
she called him the. I lost so much respect for her as soon as she said that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
She was officially taken to court by Toby's family.
Yeah.
This is where the final nail in the coffin was delivered by a medical examiner who'd observed Toby's body and come to a conclusion.
Now, based on the information you received that the defendant was alleged to have thrown this knife, do your observations support that?
If the person who supposedly did this is an expert knife thrower, and the knife is the type of knife that you can throw, I guess that could have happened.
Did you receive any information that the defendant was a knife thrower?
No.
So based on that fact that you did not receive that information, would it support that?
No.
And what would you expect to see a knife do if someone just flung it at somebody?
It would just hit the body and bounce off.
Now, as a result of this case...
Meaning she didn't throw it? Oh, fuck no. If she didn't throw it, that means she stabbed... That means she stabbed this dude, bruh. Like real live, boom.
Did you come to a cause, or did you make a determination as to the cause and manner of death?
Yes.
Could you please explain those to the court?
The cause of death was stab wound of right subclavian artery. The manner of death was homicide.
As of April 2023, Courtney is currently awaiting what's become one of the most anticipated trials in modern history.
Hey, that judge looking at her like, yeah, nah, you out of here. I ain't gonna lie. She's looking at her like, you thought you was slick, huh? You thought you could get away, huh? Thought you could do that shit, huh? Not on my court. Judge Diana Vian, whatever the fuck her last name is, she better be on that ass.
She faces life in prison on account of second-degree murder with all of the evidence stacked against her. It's not looking good for her as we prepare to see if she'll be spending the rest of her life
in jail. Oh my gosh, bruh. Let me talk to my people for a second, bruh. Dog. This was crazy. Not only, bro, in the 20 minutes that we just watched this shit, I believed her, kind of believed her, and then didn't believe her at all. This was crazy. Dog, if you are in a relationship like this, get out. I don't need any of my supporters dying or nothing, bro. This was crazy. I don't even know what to say except what I was saying earlier, which was to vet your partners. There were probably signs in the beginning that showed that she was like this. So y'all just gotta be more smarter, bro. But it's main board MarsothaDon, 100K on the way before the end of 2023. I love y'all so much. Please stay safe, for sure. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.